Men of Reddit, what do you love about yourself? I heard an old man say that I'm a polite young man. So it's that I'm a polite young man. I have a very deep voice. I am happy about that. I'm really in tune with my emotions. I never lie about them, which can be good and bad, so there's never any questioning about the way I feel. Also, I have a really nice ass. Years of hockey is great for the thighs too. Myself in general. I like the way I look. That I never give up, been through a lot, and there's much to come. 56 male. I love my sense of humor. I can make people laugh pretty much at will. I've been told all my life that I'm intelligent. I'm very compassionate and can help people through their roadblocks. I love the way I think and reason. Whatever beliefs I have are thoroughly considered, and I know why I believe everything I believe. Best wishes. Laughing face. I love that people seem to really value my advice for whatever reason. Still trying to figure that one out. I don't know. I think when it comes to the moment where I need to do the right thing, I can stand firm about choosing to do the good thing. I tend to hesitate before and be indecisive, but when the moment comes, I know I will make the right choice. My stoicism. Feels like I can endure anything even if my inner voice comes down on me too hard at times. I do the right thing when no one is looking, and I do good things when no one is looking. When I'd get bummed out way back, I'd buy a homeless guy a dinner and have a conversation with them. I've literally saved a few people's lives from things like suicide or drugs, picked them up, and rebuilt them. I've rejected women's advances when they've been drunk. I didn't drink, so I'd always hang around the bars after my buddies were done to drive them home. I have secrets about exes and ex-friends that I don't plan on telling anyone. I'm fairly non-judgmental, unless I judge myself first. I used to volunteer with teenage boys, and they had a lot of respect for me. I generally know how to hold myself in conflict. I'm in pretty shit health and I still work my ass off towards my goals. I constantly try and better myself and do whatever it takes to do so. I'm willing to fail things and be humiliated. Like I can walk up to women in bars and have conversations with them. If they go well, I'll ask them out. Supposedly not a lot of guys can do that anymore. I'm pretty good at it, and know how to take rejection. I generally fail a lot with a variety of stuff too. Even if my confidence is hurt, I still keep trying. I'm a pretty good boyfriend when I'm in a relationship, and if there's stuff that I'm not good at, I ask for help and try and work on it. Specific, but I write creatively very well, and I'm hoping to capitalize on that in the near future. The few times in school I've had a creative writing assignment, I got good grades on, and the teachers said they were thoroughly impressed with my skills. Since then, I've thought, if I take my time and hone the craft, I could make something of this. I also don't read as many fiction books as you would think. This is just natural. I've been writing for years. Skills and abilities. Honesty, and being a good dad to my kids. I like my fingers. They are not those typical clumsy male fat fingers. They are long and with long nails which aren't too wide. Got a compliment for them 5 years ago. Awesome experience. I'm usually helpful, I think. And I care about people most of the time. I have a nice cock. I think my hair is pretty nice and that my eyes look pretty nice, but I can't really think of much. I'm sorry. I dunno, maybe my decisiveness. I love my vibrancy and humor. I realize so many guys are hella dry or boring or rude, but I just love how I carry myself, always smiling, laughing. I always make people laugh and people always tell me I'm so funny. I feel like I can communicate really well and work through problems in relationships. I used to be bad at this. When I was a teenager, I was quite toxic and manipulative, and it took a lot of heartbreak for me to really focus on myself and try and grow as an individual. I've learned so much over the last few years, and I take pride in how I've changed. I was about to say nothing, then I saw the second sentence, so I must think. I'd say I try to learn what can be loved in me. Hopefully everything, one day. My chest, the only physical attribute I offer. I like my hair. I don't really love anything about myself, but I don't necessarily hate myself either. I'm nothing spectacular, just another man. However, I do love my little girl. She is the best daughter anyone could ever ask for, and she loves me just as much as I do her. I guess the fact that I'm able to be the dad that she needs and wants is what I love right now. I'm intelligent, kind, considerate, caring, and a solid 6/10 looks wise. What about you? My dick in not under average. My beard, man, it looks so dope on me. If I shave I'm like 13-14 old. I'm not the only one with this, but my smile, I had displaced teeth while growing up, braces helped, and I smile confidently now even more. I like how I'm always observing situations carefully in case I find something. One time I found out a guy was faking depression for nudes. It was not that hard to find out, but at least I did something. Sense of humor. It's actually quite a lot. But trust me, 2 years ago this list may not even have had a single item. I sound pleasant, meaning that both my voice and my accent are quite nice to listen to. I'm pretty crafty. I can work with most traditional materials and make a fairly okay end result, though it may take me a while. I'm patient. I rarely try to rush anything. The flip side of this is of course that I may take longer than I actually need or just be too patient and never get a thing done. I'm really the typical black coffee and whiskey type of bloke. I dunno, I just love being that person to be able to take a harsh thing in my stride. I'm incredibly efficient, and working to be more so. It really comes in handy when traveling. I am 8.5 erect. Not to brag, but I have a big PP. I love my singing voice. I've got a deep thick southern draw but sing as a tenor. Always surprises people. Good question, I'm not sure. My optimistic mindset and friendliness. I got beautiful green eyes with a bit of gold in the middle, around the black part. I also live the changes in made in my body since working out, wasn't fat, and I always did sport regularly and loved it, but man, musculation and changing my body the way I want feels so good. I really love hiking, and I really love that I'm tall and strong enough to be a human pack horse for our crew. I'm always willing and happy to carry extra gear. Had a girl in our crew break an ankle on a hike some years back. I just strapped her pack to me and the other 2 dudes carried her out. I also love my attention to detail. I pick up on things other people miss, even mundane things. Nothing seems too small to notice. I look younger than I am. If I'm shaved, people often think I am 16 though I am 20. Okay, it can be annoying having to show my ID every now and then, but I just take it as a compliment. I'm self-reflective. I try to see my own mistakes and course correct myself. I'm sure I have whole and am missing major flaws, but I am aiming at being my best self. I'm proud of that fact and like myself for it. I'm a good dad. I work hard to provide for them. Teacher, they are disciplined, independent and well-mannered. I treat them but don't spoil them, and I'm proud of them both. And my legs are awesome.